If you have a shadow Mankey or even a regular Mankey, do not evolve it. I repeat, do not evolve it. And here's why. Apparently, there's going to be a community day for Mankey coming up November 10th from 2 p.m. all the way to 5 p.m. where you're going to be able to unlock a signature move called Rage Fist. Yes, Mankey is finally getting a brand new move after being nerfed this season because counter essentially does less damage, and as well it takes way longer for you to actually get to your charge moves. So this makes a very a very great addition to Primeape and as well as Annihilape's kit in terms of being very viable and very meta within the Pokemon PvP and as well as the raid or gym metas, which is going to be awesome. But let's talk about this. Let's go. All right, so Mankey apparently is going to be having a community day, which of course you're going to be able to catch a whole bunch of shinies between that 2 p.m. and that 5 p.m. time frame. So definitely go out there, try to get you a shiny as well, try to get a hundo potentially as well, because it could be viable, especially coming into the Master. It's going to be a Master League premiere that's going to be popping off next week, if I'm not mistaken, which it could be very viable and very meta within that space, within that cup anyway, if you do find a hundo and you do have enough candy to power it up and get that Rage Fist, which is going to be awesome. But let's talk about Rage Fist itself. So first and foremost, Rage Fist you're going to be able to put on a Primeape and as well as a Annihilape. So it does not matter which one you do, as long as you evolve it during this time, you will be able to get this move. So in trainer battles, it's going to be 50 power, which is going to increase your attack by 1 stage. So every time you use it, it is going to be even stronger, which is going to be really cool. We kind of see that already with Morpeko, essentially just using its Aura Wheel. Every time it uses its Aura Wheel, it gets, a higher attack percentage. Essentially, this one's going to be potentially a little less, but still going to be very viable, very useful for Primeape and Annihilape. And as well for gym and raids is going to be 100 power. So definitely going to be a pretty viable move. So definitely, as I said in the beginning of this video, do not evolve your Mankey or even a Shadow Mankey if you were lucky and able to get one during the Team Rocket takeover and you were able to actually take away one of the charge moves. Definitely use that on one of the Mankey, well, evolve your Mankey during this time anyway. Now, of course, if you have a Shadow Mankey and you were not able to actually take away frustration once the Team Rocket takeover event was taking place, then I would definitely wait until December. That's when you should be able to still evolve your Mankey and you should still be able to essentially acquire the Rage Fist. Now, of course, that is all depending on between November and December that we actually get another Team Rocket takeover event and you are able to take away frustration, which I really hope that happens. That's one of my favorite events, okay? But anyway, that is Rage Fist, which sounds freaking amazing, okay? Like Primeape and as well as Annihilape, some of my favorite Pokemon, especially Annihilape as a ghost fighting type, pretty much one of my favorite Pokemon. I am glad it's going to be actually become viable with this new move, which is going to be awesome. Can't wait to see what happens once it gets released. And then as well, we are going to have a community day special research, which is going to be $1, which essentially looks like you're just going to be able to get a couple of more bonuses with that. Of course, more shiny options, more hundo opportunities, maybe even a possible shundo option as well. With community day researches, that's how that works. Now, of course, there's going to be also event bonuses where you're going to have 3 times XP for catching Pokemon. You're also going to get 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, and as well, you're going to get 2 times chances for trainers level 31 and up to receive Candy XL from catching Pokemon, which is going to be really cool. Lore modules activated during the event will last for 3 hours. Incense activated during the event will last also 3 hours as well. And then also, if you take some snapshots, you also will get a surprise. I'm pretty sure that's going to be also potential Mankey as well, which potentially could also be shiny. One additional special trade can be made for maximum of 2 for the day, which is going to be cool. Trades will require 50% less Stardust as well, so if you do have any trades that you want to do during this time, definitely do that because you will you know, have to spend less Stardust, which is great, you know, because it does cost a lot to, you know, trade, especially special Pokemon, shiny Pokemon, so definitely do it at this time. Now, of course, if you are not able to actually come out and do the community day from the 2 to 5 p.m. time frame, you will be able to raid Primeape in 4-star raid battles from 5 to 10 p.m., which essentially is still going to have some really good shiny rates, and as you will also be able to get some really good high IVs. Now, the only unfortunate part of that, if you want, you know, something with a little lower attack, raiding is not going to be the best nor viable to actually get those better PvP IVs, but you still will have an opportunity to get a very good high IV Primeape, and then you will be able to get one with that signature move, which will be great. But regardless, you are still going to be able to evolve your Mankey into a Primeape or Annihilape to get that signature move, as long as you do it before 10 p.m. And also too, when you defeat the 4-star raid, more Mankey will appear around the gym, so you will be able to collect a lot more Mankey that potentially could actually give you more of those PvP IVs, and then as long as you evolve them around that time slot, you will be able to also get those signature moves. And of course, there's going to be field researches where you're going to be rewarded with more Stardust, Great Balls, and as well more encounters with Mankey, which potentially could have very boosted shiny odds, which is pretty cool. Of course, there's going to be Pokestop showcases as well, which are probably most likely going to be featuring Mankey, Primeape, and Annihilape. So definitely go out there, find an XXL of each one of those Pokemon, so you have a high chance of being #1 in these showcases to get the best rewards, and that much closer to a PhD Pikachu, man. Which, by the way, I'm literally one away. I'm like literally one showcase away from a PhD Pikachu, which I plan on making a video about that. That would be very cool. And then last but not least, of course, there's a Ultra Community Day box, which of course is going to include a Elite Charge TM, which normally you're going to be able to get with these community days, which essentially is going to be $5, but you will be able to get a Elite Charge TM. Essentially, you know, for those people that want to get more Elite Charge TMs, that is a very good opportunity. But anyway, other than that, there's just going to be stickers and everything else. Of course, there's going to be Mankey stickers, which I'm not gonna lie, the Annihilape sticker does look pretty cool. I usually don't care about stickers, but Annihilape sticker looks pretty cool. But anyway, that is it. That is the video. Just wanted to let you know, don't evolve your Mankey until until this community day, okay? This is going to be very viable. It's going to be a very cool Pokemon, and yes, it's going to have that Rage Fist. I cannot wait to use it in PvP and as well as gyms and in these raids. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this community day down below, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.